Hello, my beautiful Geminis. Welcome to your reading for the next 3 months. We're going to start with your coffee cup in this one, and we're going to move on to your tarot. We're going to check to see the recent past, what's coming on in the future, and also what can be done in the present. And another thing I would like to mention is this reading is a general one, and if it resonates, please like, share, and subscribe so this message can create a butterfly effect in your energy and bring your desires back to you. Let's dive in right away, and I want to say that your kismet's basically spilled all out, which is a positive thing. This is actually indicative of your cup will be overflowing. Another thing I see here is Empress energy. I'm going to show you closer now. I don't want the shape to be actually disturbed. Let's get into it. Okay, you see there's a woman's face right here, and her hair is like a flying in the wind, and it's just so, like, you can see her feminine features here. It's like really boosted up the wind, your energy, your air is lifting up her hair here. This can be your creative side because the feminine energy is a creative energy, calm energy, and nurturing and growing energy. And the masculine energy is the one who actually protects, shelters, and gets things done, bring things home, that kind of energy. So I feel here, first you need to start with the creative idea and your creative the activities, the creative activities. I know the creative activities also action, but this is something more of inspired and more of an artistic, or the things that you do in like an artistic way. It doesn't have to be specifically an art related thing, but actually putting your twist on everything when you start something, okay? It can be even the daily things that you do when you're preparing your coffee. It's like, just doing it with your magical way, however you prepare it. I don't know if I prefer black coffee because I have like a problems with milk products a little bit, but whatever it is that you do, just put in a little bit of your twist is going to boost that energy and give you more inspiration during the day, it seems like. And that's actually creating this feminine empress power, and that you see the seeds that you're planting turning into diamonds. So it can be even a wealth resource, creating resources for wealth. Okay, I see there's a pathway opening, which I mentioned these pathways. Somebody actually commented in one of the videos. They say that you keep seeing pathways in everything, but this is right here. So I interpret the shape, and it looks like a road, and we have a chunk of money at the end of it, and it seems like it is showing up within the first month. Another thing here, though, somebody's looking at this. I don't know if you can see the face of a person right there. This looks like a woman, and she's not really smiling. So this can even be your feminine side who doesn't want to go on this challenge, on this pathway. And pathway can also be a different way of doing things, okay? Different way of maybe filing a certain paperwork, or if you are looking for a job, maybe you're always doing the certain following a certain process. This is about changing that process, or maybe you want to buy a home, but you only know there's only one way for you, but there seems like other options are available, okay? And you don't like to do it. It seems like here, I know that Gemini, you are actually very experimental. You like to test new things, try new things. If you don't have like earth signs on your chart, that Gemini energy is an experimental, adventurous energy. However, it seems like here, this is something that you don't want to try. So this can be an area in your life that you're feeling stuck, okay? Or maybe you're thinking, oh, there's no way this can be changed. Okay, maybe you have that kind of like a outlook when it comes to this subject. This is, again, you're going to take the path, but maybe it's going to be a little bit pushing you towards that direction. I see that there's a tears of joy coming forward, though. Okay, so it's going to end up in a very good way. Another thing I see here is a big seahorse. This can be a representative of a water sign male. Who do we have? Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. And they're right there, right in front of you, supporting you, coming with you. This can be a father figure, maybe a masculine figure, a male character who is actually showing up, being there for you. And this can even be, if you don't know anyone like this, can be someone along the journey, coming forward, kind of like earth angel. Okay, not really literally holding your hand, but being there to support you. Another thing, let's what's going on inside the cup here. I see an evil eye forming, so you're going to achieve success in this first pathway when you follow, but it can actually also create get some attentions. Okay, that's what the evil eye is. When you get too much attention, too many eyes on you, this can actually create a gap in your energy field. This can make you feel tired, clumsy. Even if you have a full night of sleep, you might still feel tired afterwards. It can be like showing up that way. There are many ways to clear the evil eye, but one that I prefer is actually burning sage, or burning not the burning, the salt, mopping my space with salt water, which is extremely helpful. And it seems like here this is going to show up in the second month timeline. It's not going to show up right away, but it seems like you're trying the first pathway, and that's another option that you're trying, but there's another big thing happening for you inside of your heart space here. I see a letter M as in Matthew. I see a letter X, can be the treasure mark, where the treasure is marked. I see a letter Y and also a cup. Cup indicates emotionally fulfilling offer, and this is covered, kind of like there's a cup right here. There's like a plate covering it, and it has a ribbon on top. So something maybe you have been working on or trying to accomplish might be even served you on a platter. Okay, that I feel that energy coming from here. That can be something that is going to be served you on a platter, and it is going to take a while for you to understand this is something served to you. Okay, that's why you might actually keep moving forward and keep doing your regular schedule and follow your regular work is actually happening here. But then you realize, I see that you're smiling right there. Oh, okay, this is a good thing. Now I can take a break right here. So this can be a vacation maybe you're going to receive, or maybe like cruise, maybe invitation, can be something like that as well. But I see wind mostly. Wind related thing. I'm trying to think what works with wind. Maybe a water, try like type of like a water park. No, what is that? The sails, like sailing, it can be something like that if you enjoy it. But also this can be indicative of like an opportunity showing up, maybe something falling into your mailbox, but you're not really considering it until you have a moment of peace to yourself, and then you look it up, you go back, you call back, you email back, and then you get a solid response, and that will be your breeze towards the direction. Okay, so yeah, this is seeming like the second month you're going to be dealing with that breeze of air and giving a break to the situation. And I even see there's a lion. This can be a Leo showing up in your energy, a fire sign, someone passionate. And Leos tend to actually, they love themselves, they nurture themselves, and also they're some of them may be full of themselves, but it doesn't mean that they are selfish, because what happens is the more they love themselves, and like a true love, they actually show the same love towards their loved ones. Okay, they like to spoil them with gifts, and so it can be someone like this showing up in your energy. It can be as a friend, but too close to you. You see, like maybe even hugging right there. Can be a romantic relationship as well showing up. I feel like this person is like in a ghost field right now. They're not really visible to you, like in the energy field right now. It's about maybe like when you start relaxing and enjoying yourself, they're going to actually show up, and suddenly they're going to appear. Okay. Another thing I see within the third month. Okay, I don't know if this is... The body looks feminine, the face looks masculine. I see letter V here, can mean their first name or the last name. LV, Louis Vuitton. I don't know. Okay, so can be like Louise, or what else we have? Alana is with an L. V can be Venus, Victor, Victoria, someone's first name or the last name. Well, this person is showing up with a baggage. They have a baggage, and this kind of looks like also a turtle shell or like a bug shell behind them. Turtle shell is a good sign because this can be someone who has a home. Maybe if you're dealing with like selling a home, buying a home, this can be the conversation person that you're going to be conversating about the project or the product. Or this can be someone who looks like they have a home, but basically it's a bug shell. It's not, it's empty, okay? But they have, like, I cannot really see through. I see a little dark here. Dark indicates maybe this person doesn't really reveal themselves. I want to pull a card to see what it is, okay? Maybe they're not really revealing themselves to you because they have something extremely valuable and they don't want to short sell it. They want to just sell it for a lower price. But also, like I said, what they're selling, for example, now I'm thinking maybe you're wanting to buy a house from this person, but the plumbing is messed up, okay? So let's see. No, actually, Queen of Michaels, we have the Queen of Swords energy. This can be also Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, someone who's brilliant, self-reliant, insightful. And it seems like here, this person is experienced and they are career oriented. That's now I'm starting to feel like this is a financial thing. And also the air signs tend to be very strategic. So this person can be not really shady, but also strategic personality. I see the LV shape also looks like number 4 in Roman numericals. This can be also symbolizing something for you. It can be a symbol, maybe in their name, or it can be in the name. I don't know if they have the 4th now. I know the 2nd and the 3rd juniors and stuff, but anyways, the 4th can be their birthday date or maybe in their street corner, something, okay? And I see number 3 here, and it seems like they're going to come attracted to your creativity. And I see number 9 behind it. Number 9 symbolizes an enlightenment moment. So through the conversation, this can be even a mentor for some of you. Like if you're wanting maybe to learn a profession, this is like a very strong character who actually is very logical, experienced, and because it's a feminine character showed up here, this can be someone who is loving and nurturing, but she's a little bit like not like the Queen of Cups or Queen of Pentacles. She's more of like a logical feminine mother type of thing. She's not like a loving, nurturing all the time, that kind of energy, okay? So your air sign, you probably have that kind of like a behavior and you can relate. And I feel like this is someone really looks like you, acts like you. That's why you're going to get close very soon and you're going to start something. There's a new wave coming forward. Maybe you're going to start a business with them. Let's see. Or maybe you're going to complete something. We have the World card showing up in their energy. World card is coming to the end of the journey. Maybe she's going to be a person for you to complete and finish a situation together, okay? Let's get to your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire or intention, hold it in your mind and let's see what the answer is going to be for that one. I see 1, 2, 3 different small chunks of money showing up within the 3rd month timeline. There are 2 desires you have. Let's see how they're flowing. Slowly. The second one is faster than the first one. I see a cup forming again. Cup is in your heart space, so you are receiving something, but also cup, I feel like here it's the other way around. You're offering something, okay? And there's a star right here. This offering is your heart's desire. This can be a service, this can be a product, this can be something that you know, a knowledge you have, an information. And it seems like you are offering it, which is offering is your wish fulfillment. So when you offer that, this will have a material return, of course, because what you put out is what you get back. This is the world of karma. And so like it seems like here when you put this out there, this is first, the progress can be a little bit slower than your expectation, okay? Maybe okay, one of them is actually accelerating, coming, the second desire coming really fast, and then the first desire shows up. And it seems like here, okay, now I'm starting to think, is this like a recognition and money? Money shows up faster, then the recognition shows up. This can be like if you're looking for a new job, for example, or maybe you're serving something. Maybe it seems like you're going to get the money, you're going to get the payment, but then recognition and maybe even the recognizing that you're the one doing the work, appreciation can follow it. Okay, can be later showing up, even though that's actually maybe that's your first desire. Now I'm thinking for some of this can be vice versa. Maybe your first desire is the money and then the recognition. Can be other way around as well. Maybe first you're going to realize, recognize, and you're going to start. People are going to start demanding things, and then you provide a product. Can be something like that as well. I see a swan for some of you. There is this kind of looks like a hand actually reaching out like that. Like, you know, they make shadows, like a shadow ducks right here. You see? So the swan is real. One of them is real, one of them is fake. One of them is like a shadow of a swan. So it seems like here you might get swan mates for life. So it can be love offers. You might meet someone. Maybe you're going to have a beautiful relationship together, okay? And there's another option coming, looking like the same thing, but it's a shade of that thing. It's not real. It's maybe it has some fakeness in it. This can be a person showing up, or a love affair, because the swans actually represent unity, love, and loyalty. And I don't know if you ever watched the swan. They dance. They're like a synchronicity. They're so synchronized together. Basically, energies are aligned. Okay, like they when they say like, oh, I start one sentence and they complete it. That kind of like energy the swans have. And it seems like there are two options coming in front of you. Let's see if you have any letters. One of them actually looks like turns into a snake here. So snake in the positive, I usually interpret the snake in a positive sense, but here, this is a negative one. And we have the swan right there. You see the darker side of it. Actually, the swan shows up. There's a real one. The first one, when we look at from this perspective, clockwise, the first one seems like the one is going to be the real one. The second one is the fake one. So this is going to require your discernment and maybe even asking the questions. It doesn't have to be right or wrong. Whatever is your truth, whatever that you want to experience, maybe just turn that into a question and ask this person, just question them, and maybe interrogate. Not that hard, but asking them the questions that, and do not give them any, tips how they should answer the question. Okay, so you can actually learn and find out their true intentions. I also see a phoenix here rising. This can be also like you may be going through a transformation after you make a decision about that situation too. Or maybe transformation can also outside of your heart space. Maybe someone is going through it and you're going to also become a part of it. You're going to maybe support them, or maybe you're going to actually push them towards this direction, because it seems you don't really have attachment at this point, this person. I'm going to dive into the tarot now. We're going to look into your current situation. Then we're going to look into what's affecting it. How can they be resolved? Let's see what the advice coming forward. Angel spirits and guides, please guide us. We have the Six of Aries as a recent, the current situation. It seems like exactly what you put out is what you get back. But Six of Aries also indicates like your material needs getting fulfilled in a magical way. Okay. So acts of kindness also here is important, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. So it seems like here there is a moment of appreciation of your current situation coming forward here. Maybe you're going to cultivate this energy within yourself, or you're going to have an event, an angel, like a bright light coming down, so you can feel that appreciation. And when you start feeling that, it will start to multiply what you have in your hand. Okay, maybe even bring new sources. We have Four of Raphaels also. This can indicate something. Okay, maybe material satisfaction is coming, but maybe emotionally, Four Cups is like emotional situation here. You're not really going to feel satisfied. Okay, this can be getting a raise, but not really getting your promotion, the position that you want. Okay, I feel like that kind of energy here. You're getting something satisfaction and some dissatisfaction here. In the current situation, seems like that. But in your way, this will actually guide you towards a new direction of learning and doing great work, excellent work, Eight of Pentacles, and also practicing something, learning something new, or maybe even finding out another education or training program that will actually get you out of that headspace here. Let's see the recent past. We have Eight of Cups. This is actually indicative of you deciding something that doesn't work anymore and leaving that behind and looking for new doors. Okay, there's a treasure here, but is it a really treasure? Because this chest kind of looks old and there's a new pathway opening here for you. So it seems like there's something better waiting for you, and maybe there's this treasure that you are going after that you don't want it anymore because it doesn't have the treasure value for you. Or in the past that you realize that it's not a treasure. Maybe it looked like a treasure for others, but it seems like it's not really your thing. Okay, and let's see what else. Yeah, because I feel like here, if you want to stay in that situation, you had to do things in a way that maybe you have to give up your integrity. Okay, and you were so attached to the outcome. And also Five of Swords is like maybe even doing things that are not really aligned with your soul and spirit. But it seems like the Eight of Michael, Eight of Raphael, this is actually you broke your chains, you walked away, and you freed yourself from that situation. Now you don't have to fit in anybody else's box. You can create your own space. We have Leap of Faith. This is actually what you can be done in the present future as an advice coming forward here. Take a leap of faith, step into the unknown, and believe in yourself. Listen to your heart, because you are actually on the right pathway. And listen to your intuition, not only your mind, also listen to your heart, intuition. Intuitive guidance can be coming as a physical thing also, by the way. The opportunity to improve your plans. Listen to your intuition for accurate guidance. Face your fears and grow stronger. Let's see another one here. We have Ten of Gabriels in the moment. I feel like Ten of Gabriels is hard work, working really hard to make things happen. And this is coming up as the present, the advice in the present. What you can do is, like, if you have a new desire, maybe this is something new that you need to learn new things about it, and that can be the burden here. But it seems like ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. So when you ask for help, it will be given. Okay, it can be divine help. It can be maybe someone who is available to you. They have free time for you. Maybe even asking them to show up and give you the support that you need. Okay, let's see what the future holds. We have Two of Cups, guys. Some of you are manifesting love, some of you are manifesting the star wishful. This is looking beautiful. I love it. I love it for you, Geminis. So the Two of Raphael is Two of Cups energy. So there's a new relationship or partnership, aligned partnership, soulmate connection coming into your life. Soulmates are actually soul companions. Twin flames are reflections. So twin flame can be really spicy relationship, but also draining, because there's always a lesson to learn and complete in that. But soulmate is for their support, and there are also lessons, but also there's support and joy and fun. And it seems like you're manifesting something like that here in your life. Two hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful, kindred spirits. Don't give up on those you love. And I feel like that's going to be also applicable to the other side showing up for you, okay? Another thing I have is Three of Ariel. If this is the area of work, this actually seems like you're aligning yourself with the right people, that you're going to create amazing job together. This can also be teaming up with people, creating amazing work, can applicable in other things in your life. It doesn't have to be only work related. Maybe there's a project that you want to do in your neighborhood. You're coming together with the right neighbors who knows where to call, where to find the people who can build things on, knock things down. It can be that energies that you're coming together. And I feel like there's an inspirational change also happening when you enter into that space with those high energy people, which can bring your wishes, your desires, your the wish fulfillment is the star here. A dream come true, believe in yourself, the end of a difficult situation showing up when you align yourself with the right energies here. Now we're gonna dive into your oracle. Let's see what the oracle says. We're gonna look into if you're having maybe a blockage, what's happening there, why is it showing up, how can you heal that, and what will be your outcome. Okay, optimism showed up as a blockage. So this is actually the game of Pollyanna, being too optimistic with everything. This is a good game, okay? Seeing things in the positive side, only seeing the sunshine, not looking at the shadows, can be a little bit repetitive. The things can repeat itself if you're not looking at the shadows. So that's where the blockage lies. Now I can understand that. Optimism is a good tool to use when you have everything ready to go and you don't feel scared of the outcome. But if you have scared of the outcome, that's why you're turning away from your face, away from the darkness. This actually causes the blockage and delays the progress. So this is telling you to maybe just turn around and look at the shadow. What are you so afraid of? What is actually scaring you? Or maybe what is annoying you? Okay, that negative emotion, whatever it is, turn around and take a look at that. Become conscious, aware of that. This is consciousness, as you can see here. Become aware of that. So you can also, when you dissolve the shadow, you're going to be able to move on to the future in a better way. Okay, let's see where the healing lies. Okay, if you have, or maybe if others have any hidden motivations, okay, while they're doing things. And most of the time we're aware of people's hidden motivations as well. Like as intuitively we feel it. There's something else. There's something else right there. But maybe because you don't want to disturb the water, you're not really looking at those things. And it seems like here the healing will come forward when you start seeing that part. You don't have to go ahead and just, tell people that they have bad intentions or whatever it is. You don't have to turn that into an event. But what you can do here is look at that, realize that, and if you have any that kind of intentions, clarify that and turn that into something positive that can serve everyone. And that will start the healing process, okay? Then the shadow is not going to bother you anymore. Maybe it is going to just, the light is going to shine onto it. There's not going to be any shadow. We have behind a mask here. This is the outcome. So we're going to go with a positive because this is the outcome. It's a good thing. If there's anything happening that you are not aware, or you're aware that you are having a hard time to look at, it seems like that's going to start dissolving. You're going to see it behind the mask. You're going to drop the masks off of others. Or if this is something that is really hidden, like I said, hidden motivations of others, they're all going to become clear, come to shine, okay, come to light. Let's see another one. We have oracle right here. Let's see your second oracle, the guidance, which you need to know at this time. Then we'll pull a sigil and a god or goddess and virtues to help you in your journey within this next 3 months. We have the rainbow waterfall, miracles, the butterflies, and rainbow waterfall. Did we have the waterfall right here? The water washing over. Did I have that energy here? Kind of looks like that too, okay? So you might have this kind of like a cleansing energy, washing off negativity, and maybe the clearing and becoming, bringing light into a situation. Also, this is actually what you need to know. There are some miracles on their way to you. And also another thing here, if you want to multiply your miracles, you might start to focus on the miracles you already have in your life, okay? The things are really upgraded. And when you look at something, maybe it is better than yesterday, start recognizing those things, okay? Let's see your sigil. This is actually a little shape that you can use to attract or breaking bad habits. Here, It says self-acceptance, excellent mental health, letting go of vices. You can use this one. You can take a screenshot. You can draw it on a paper. It can be useful here. And let's pull your god or goddess. What I keep saying with a T. Why do I keep saying it with a T? I don't know. Let's see. And then we're gonna look into the virtues that they will bring. We have Virinda Devi. She is the goddess of devotion. I love that. Okay, she has a meditation here for you. Salutations to you, Virinda Devi. You are most dear to Keshava, O goddess, O form of truth. You bestow devotion to Krishna, so I bow down to you again and again. So the blessings and the virtues, we have residence in a holy place. Oh, this can be also if you have the desire of traveling to holy places around the world. Can be the opportunity presenting itself. Proximity to natural beauty. This can be also a glow up moment coming forward. Devotion to Krishna or Vishnu. Also, you can get blessings from the divine and the spiritual spirits like that, higher spirits. Physical health and well-being. Okay, so breaking bad habits, and this one is actually aligning. So if you are looking for such thing, maybe you can take a screenshot of her and put her on your screen, and she will help you in their journey. Okay. All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.